Welcome, my friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. King Yorkie II of the House of Yorkie here. Once again, taking back in time. Crusader Kings 3. And the formation and growth of Hausaland. Well, we hope the growth anyway. It's certainly been formed. But our minor kingdom here has been struggling under its new queen. Well, not so new now. Chabata, Grand Magia Sawata of Hausaland. She's still working on stabilizing things. At least she has a decent to semi-decent council with her now. And she has some money coming in, which she didn't for the longest time. Court positions. Court position, we could use one. We have none that are good. Well, if we have none that are good, we'll appoint one that's poor. Antiquarian. You, my daughter. Court tutor. You would good. Food taster. You would also be good. Master of the horse. We have an excellent master of the horse. And master of the hunt also. Sarkin. A royal architect. I'm not too worried about you, to be honest. We're not likely to be building much right now. Hi, Almoner. Lima. You could be a High Almoner. A Seneschal. Ina, you're a court position. You're a better Seneschal, so get that position too. Cupbearer. For helping reduce murder schemes. Alima. You like us? You're good at this? Take it. Court musician. Shadow, I've not seen you do anything yet. Why don't you take this position? A bodyguard. Do we have anyone good? Yes. Garindara, our champion. A secondary bodyguard. You're only average, but you'll do. My man would also be my personal champion. I think that sounds good. And that covers all of them that we can do right now. That's brought down the income quite a bit, but that's fine. Now, court event. 2 court events. Squires to champions. My court musician approaches me, practically skipping along to a rhythm only he can hear. A crumb of your attention, my lady. I have prepared an all-male choir beyond compare. They really do boys to men as squires to champions. According to my new method, they not only sing, but wear tights, don ornate codpieces atop their glimmering loins, and dance in a synchronized fashion. All amidst praising Bori, of course. I'm certain that if you fund a grand performance, it will most please the ladies of the court. I cannot afford it. Sure, their tights are too much for the ladies to bear. A courtier scorned. Why would you honour the coxcomb Onyake with a position at court, not me? Oh, do shut up. I think holding court would be bad right now. Now at level 2. What's this? Oh, decision to hold court, no. Notable guest has arrived. Neighbouring war 1. Faction created against me. That is a concern. Peasants. Mere peasants. We can survive that. The war we were involved in is done. That's not a problem. Faction has disbanded. I have no particular desire to declare war. We're being raided, are we? That's not good. Unfortunately, we have very little coin, I should say. $2,000. That's 22.94. Raise all armies. And disband all. I accidentally bit my cheek while eating and it hurt quite a bit. I yelped with pain, which caused me a bit of embarrassment. Not a big deal. You're not really that good, are you? Are we swaying them at the moment? That's my dear husband. They're kind of negative. They're kind of positive already, so I'm not yet worried about them. A new lifestyle perk. Let's pause a moment. Would serve you well as a concubine. What are you like? You're old, is what you're like. Not that I'm exactly young myself. That looks good. We shall accept. And, we're avaricious. For all the good it will do, let's go to learning. The peasants and the chieftain of Gobe are in a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk, and geese laying golden eggs. The peasants are praising me for their fortune. And graciously accept their gift. Of course. Not going to deny that, am I? Slave raids. Halt this barbarism immediately. Or halt this barbarism immediately. I don't think either of the others were acceptable. My concubine is once again absent from my chambers. He will be watched. And it is unfortunately time once again to raise all my armies and attack. Drive these fools from my land. Come on now. Once again, bitter cheek, not good. We'll have a holy cheek. Oh, grandeur at level 3. Espionage lovers. While performing her duty, my spy master has uncovered secrets held by my courtier Gallia. This is useful to know, but I don't really care that much. Disband all. Let's get back to the kingdom and disband all. Court. Oh my! As I'm about to retire for the night, a scene of unbelievable hilarity ensues before my eyes. My courtier, naked as the day he was born, chasing my court jester with an axe. Come here, give me back my clothes, or I'll split you in half. Oh, you'll never catch me. I need your clothes to build my cozy little jester nest. Ugly giggles. No matter how much fun this is. Give him back his clothes. And disband them. More prestige gained. What do we have here? Oh, I don't have a guardian for you. You are my daughter, age 14. Oh, my child, you've not grown well at all, have you? What good it will do you? Head there. I think for now we don't hold court. We just don't have the money to help them if they need help. I secretly taken Tur, the champion of my friend Sakin, as a lover. Be useful, I suppose. Not usually the kind of thing I bother myself with. And we're called to war. Nubian claim on the chieftain of Gowari. It looks like a secret exposed. Had an affair with my brother. Well, have we nothing more important to attend to than everyone having affairs? I really care not. I suppose we have to go to war again, don't we? Heavy. Well, we're not going to go to war right now. My agents have yet to uncover any secrets here at court. Very well, you know best. Monetary ministrations. My Grand Magia, I could not help but notice that you might benefit from some monetary aid. My vassal widens her stance as she proposed an arrangement, a loan, to ease the burden on my treasury. I'm not that desperate. We are making a little money. So I think we can hold up on that. Mental break, oh dear. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as late. Why? All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibility to keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something. Well, I think what we must do is a night enjoying a little hashish. And if you're going to invade us, then we really must raise armies. Coming of age. Yeah, you've really not achieved anything, have you, my daughter? Thankfully, I don't think you're my heir. That's okay. A little help in the war there, but not much. Soon gave birth to a son. Gain, welcome. And disband all. Everything good. Let's make sure Dara is on board with us. And you cannot do any more. Development 9. Let's see about Katsina. That's 17 years. That's fine. Kilia. Learning or stewardship? Stewardship indeed. I think my man will help you. Galadi Makolo's friendship. I never expected I would grow close to Galadi Makolo as I have done for the last few years. I tried to find such a true friend. How old is our lady now? 51. There's nothing there I wish to do. Are you, you are Bori. And, Nupiculture. I can't ask what you trained at though. Wait! You see that? To Bestie, by rights, it's part of my kingdom. No, not the claims. That's no good. Conquer the duchy. I can't. I'm not illustrious. Seize de jure county. No. Invade kingdom. I can't. See, they're both de jure counties. You have no allies. We would have to spend some prestige in order to get anywhere, but we have plenty. I wish we could do that. We cannot, so there's no point in worrying about it. These de jure county. Zaria, right next to our border. Now, raise all armies, and let's invite a couple of our allies to war, shall we? Call to war. You won't. Oh. You will. And call to war. Of course you will. Of course you will. And did we go? Mere 7 months. Happy dream. Night falls, and I quickly asleep as I rest in my bed. In my dreams, I see a great light, an impenetrable heavenly light. I know not what it is, or even what it represents, but something about it brings me peace and happiness. Don't go into the light, dear girl. Snail slime. I encountered a commoner outside today. She was, to my puzzlement, looking very closely at the ground and the surfaces of various plants and rocks. It turns out that she was looking for any sign of snails. As an assistant to a local apothecary, she was tasked with gathering some snail slime. The mucus has various medicinal uses. Can you educate me a little about Slater's nail slime? Or good luck? I think we'll just wish you good luck. Historically, in some parts of the world, people would collect snail slime as it was believed to have healing properties In regard to medical issues, such as inflamed skin and stomach ulcers, preliminary modern research suggests that it may indeed show promise as a treatment for repairing damaged tissue. I assume, rather, some of the qualities from it might. 3 months, and then we should have it. New lifestyle perk. Anatomical studies. Pushing luck. I finished reading the latest letter from my husband, Sakin and Saya, and Smiley seemed to have warmed me at last. While this is a success, I am tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. Time to put my diplomatic skills to the test. Lost 10 opinion of me, oh dear. And we have 10 months here. 10 months indeed. How are we doing here, by the way? You're not doing anything now, so go to Kebby. 8 months left. Leading out, I'm inspecting the barrack infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. She is losing too much blood. Where is the physician? Inna is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this woman's only hope. Suddenly, as she stepped on dinner, my Magdia Kia is at my side. She holds up her sleeves and looks at me. I think I want fully in. My patient screams and thrashes. Even though 3 grown women weigh her down, and step the ways of battle, I work frantically, shouting orders above the chaos, but it is hopeless. The woman only grows weaker, lifeblood gushing out of my fingers. To carry off the body, Key looks at me in undisguised disgust. Sorry, Keith. Maybe together we could have done something. I guess I got too bold. Oh dear. Beneficial deal, nice. No longer my court jester. Oh, he's died. Very well. Let's leave that as is for now. Excellent donkeys. Recently, the donkeys bred in Gobir have gained a reputation for being reliable and capable beasts of burden, even when compared to other donkeys from elsewhere, thanks to long-term efforts by the commoners there. Some people may look down on donkeys for being less elegant and less majestic than the horse, but only a fool would deny their usefulness. At any rate, thanks to this reputation, merchants are even exporting a decent number of these donkeys to faraway lands. Although often stereotyped as stubborn and stupid, donkeys, the domesticated form of the African wild ass, Equus africanus, are in fact highly intelligent animals that have been used across the world as pack animals for thousands of years. Even in the medieval period, they were recognized with an importance in agriculture, transportation, and commerce. I do like these historical references. I assume this is from the Viet pack. Or mod, I should say. Well, now, where else do you have anyone? I believe I've captured everything you have. You can't raise your people. I'll go back and put mine to rest. Child of my dynasty, my daughter has given birth to a daughter. Halima, welcome. Disband. Well, Chief Nugawari. Alright, well, I'm actually not that worried about that. And they can get Gowari. It's not a thing that is of concern to me. Rather, this is a thing that is of concern to me. Where are your other... Have I not told everything there? Merit of conceit. What? Oh, that's okay. Bestie. Oh, you have troops over there too. Ah. I see. I do indeed see. The bestie is a little beyond me, to be honest. But you've got two of my lands here. I think it's time I think it's time I swayed you. Let's learn the language. That will help. And in the meantime, it seems I have a foreign war to conduct. A war to conduct still. Although I really need to get some money in, so let's let them carry on for me. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The Hausaland de Joe war for Sheikdom of Zadia has been no different. This conflict is no longer against... it might be wise to reevaluate. Might it? Why? My goal is still the same. Let's pause a moment. Emirate of Tibesti, Emirate of Katsina, Sheikdom of Wadi, and Sheikdom of Fitri. Where is that? What is it? Sheikh Fitri. Where is that? Ah, Fitri and Wadi. Because that is Katsina. And that. Have we lost our alliances? No. No, everything's good. Increased control done. All good. What's this? Okay, nothing special there. Learn language in an amorous misunderstanding. And so the Grand Magier discusses the development of trade routes with the council, whilst the steward proceeded to... I looked up startled from the Tubu book, only to notice a flushed Baramari leaning over me. Oh, is that Tubi you're speaking as? You know, Tubi's language of love, and if I did not mishear you, just called me a modest stag. No, that's, well, I mean, we aggregators, maybe a little fun beneath the sheets might be in order. Might join the Nubian claim as an enemy. How is that going? They're winning, basically. It looks like the only troops that are available to them are ours. Well, if we must, we will raise allies. We will raise our troops. Come on. Good mood. I don't know why, but I'm feeling quite happy and inspired. Good. Rama comes of age. How are you doing? You've done relatively well for yourself. They do grow up fast, of course, as you said. Nubian claim is lost. So be it. And we're making money, so let's go over to Tibesti and continue our own war. My concubine is once again absent from... Oh, well, he would never disrespect me. I'm not going to worry about that. Wait. No, in here. The further I delve into my studies, the more apparent the link between mind and body becomes. Too much worry can make you sick, and the mind is no stronger than its vessel. My wise friend Captain Bow swears that vigorous movement helps him keep his stress in check. Exercise together with Bow, yes. And maybe relax with a little hishish. No, they're friends. Over to Tibesti. What are these that we haven't seen? Don't need to do that. I can demand payments. That's fine. That's fine. Look like some money won't hurt right now. New temples established. Good. %. I think we should have this conquered soon. Prisoners taken in siege. However, enforced demands. Good. At least you've expanded a little. Let's have a look at these prisoners. I don't really care about prisoners. Well, I don't mind releasing them, especially if I can get a little gold. Ransom accepted. Days go by without it even crossing my mind, but each time I catch Key's eyes at court, I think of nothing but her crimes. I wonder how many at court know, perhaps none, perhaps all. The truth will out eventually, and it will not be my reputation. Not do my reputation any good. She must be dealt with. Gain 20 stress because you're compassionate. Love a secret. Only a fool would not leverage this knowledge. 80 stress. 20 stress. She belongs in the dungeon. See, isn't she? She's my Magaja. I don't want to do any of this. There's no need to act yet. I'm not going to do any of that. Mental break, imposter. Ashish. Well, the nerves. Those always worked before. And it's not going to be enough, is it? Inspired person can be sponsored. For how much? And 50? Yes. Yes, bring us beauty to our court. An exquisite goblet. Bring us beauty to our court. The map, my spies have informed me that a hunter caused a ruckus at the local tavern. The woman has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal she struck. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, but I'm not really worried about it right now. We can be vigilant, I suppose. Inspiration, a vassal to remember. Sakinagadi and Sakinag are among the most powerful vassals in my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in mind. I let my beneficiary know that I am dedicating this masterpiece to my trustworthy vassals. Sakina Gadi or Geneba. Oh, Hadura or Geneba. Yes, yes. Absolutely. And that I would consider an easy win. And disband all. Now. Get Katsina for a start. Secrets of the body. I find myself fascinated by the human body and the secrets that it still keeps from us. Questions of life and death are constantly on my mind. To read text on the topics is all well and good, but I cannot help but feel like I would learn a lot more from hands-on. I think I'll study the ravages of disease on the corpse. And we do have a perk, by the way. Wash your hands. Apparently we've not been doing so far. I try to hold my breath as I sift through the tangled mess of slimy, swollen entrails sprouting from the corpse's belly. But it is to of no avail. The putrescence and decay slowly find its way to my lungs, making me gag. Something then tears open, and a stream of viscous yellowish ichor spills over the table. What was that? Maybe he can help me. Ina was ecstatic to learn of my newfound interest in anatomy. With her help, I've significantly deepened my understanding of the human body. I only wish there could be some way to stave off the smell. Perhaps some flowers could help. As I stand at one of the bodies I've had for days in my study, I'm suddenly struck by vertigo again, and I can no longer deny my body's needs. I have to go and lie down. And I'm afraid having it in the study may not have been a good move. The time has come to treat your cold. Well, I'm fairly certain a simple tincture will do. Just do no more than is necessary. And Ina lowered her hand to the bucket she brought to my chambers. When she pulled out a little fish and was wriggling between her fingers. Open wide, she said, and she dropped it in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in that fish turned out to be just what I needed. And for now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated. Excellent work, Ina. Greetings, my charming liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. An absolute pleasure. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Tarkin Gadi Bonga, has welcomed all to the feast. Look forward to this. Delicious feast is just what the old doctor ordered. What did I promise last night? I cannot remember what led up to it, but I do remember slapping the back of my friend Sakina Gadiboda and telling her to do anything he asked. Oh dear. Promise is a promise, no matter what. The feast is winding down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my feeble acquaintance Sakina Gadi Bakita. She inquires about my opinion on various poisons and their application. Well, yes, that is a subject that's come to fascinate me as well. Empty council position. Returning home, what a feast. I remember the day spent with Sakinagadi Bonga's halls for a long time. Now it is time to wash off the trace of merriment. Excellent. We've lost our spy master. Whoops. You're not very good, but we're not doing anything with espionage right now, so that's fine. Wait, did we get both of those? We did. No, we got Zaraya. Katsina's already ours. Kaduna. mean, it's up to bestie. That would break a truce. That would break a truce, which would not be a good move, I don't think. How long is the truce? Oh, it's our truce, isn't it? 4 more years. We may have time to expand. We are aging rapidly, but we may have time to expand. Let's hold court. Maybe the last one we have a chance to hold. Send the first. A new arrival in my court today is Nwabugwa, an envoy from my friend Galadima Kolov. Grand Magia Shavata, it has come to the attention of my liege that you are harbouring an individual of particular interest. Shadow, as legitimate claim on chieftain of Alpanda, Galadima Kolo requests and demands the return of the errant subject of his. I sent out of the room while my council deliberates. Are you actually anything to me? No. You're not very useful either. Try to trick into taking Mamundo instead. The deception will be discovered upon her return to Galadima Kolo. Possible outcome, 36% success. Mostly likely a failure. No. However, I honestly... Compassionate... I'm not going to allow you to take someone against their will. Not as a compassionate person, I'm not. No longer my court. Why? Why? Oh, you're not at my court anymore. That's why. We'll find someone else. My lady, my daughter-in-law speaks up. I propose a cadastral survey of all the counties you own. Improved knowledge and mapping of your land will certainly increase your prosperity. No one knows your lands and works better than me. Let me help. I'm sorry, but maps are overrated. I don't really want to say that, but honestly, we don't have the money to fund you. Merging cultural identities, the air is thick with anticipation as my sister approaches me. My lady, I come with grave news, but the solution to fix this problem. It's becoming increasingly clear that Zagawas and Hausas are becoming more, perhaps even too similar. It's paramount that we show them that it's us, Hausas, who are at the forefront of innovation. I don't think, as a compassionate person, I could do that. Arrange maybe to show off our grandest accomplishments. Oh, there's no need to exercise this. No, we will. We'll show off our grandest accomplishments. That's fine. And that's the conclusion to the court. It may be the last one we have a chance to hold. Now... let's have a look at court positions. For, we lost some. Are you any good? Maybe. What positions? Royal Architect. We don't need an architect, we're not building right now. Court Jester. court jester pool is there to entertain both the liege and the guests. Visiting the court. Well, the clever turn of phrase can be appreciated, etc. You know what, Darama? Why don't you show your skills as a jester? You have high charisma. Well, she wouldn't be happy, but you are very happy as it is, so I think that you'll be fine. We all have unpleasant jobs to do. Well, Colo's alliance has expired. He died. Marshal impresses vassal. Your brother Magan died. Alliance expired. Oh dear. We've lost several. Why are there troops there? Inspiration, highest quality. My lady, look at the metal. I have never seen such fine quality before. My beneficiary, Laraba, breaks away from our market procession to accost the merchant selling the coveted item. With this, my project would reach new heights. I could create something truly marvellous. We don't have 50. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Do you think I'm made of money? I'm sorry, but I'm not. I would like to be, but I'm not. Faction created against you. That's a concern. Peasant rabble. Not too concerning then. Katsina should be calmed within 17 months. Learn language failure. I admit defeat. Tubu is beyond me. It was a nice idea, but not necessary. You lost a trait ill. As I woke this morning, I saw rays of sunshine falling through my window. Took a moment to realise I had slept soundly. Good. I'm well again. And you, my friend? Child benefits from spouse's tutelage. Good, good, good. How is our... how are we doing that? 4 years. 17th of April, 931. Inspiration realised. Over here, my lady. My beneficial Laraba waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth. As I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A ceremonial goblet of very fine craftsmanship. This is lovely. Is that for the court? I think so. Yes. Yes, indeed. Stone of glass. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building up. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? Indeed, a question I ask myself. I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. The age of a stone of glass. Even old women struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. You know what? Too much hassle. I'm too old for this shit. Still everything which is impossible to read. What do we have here? I can usurp Katsina. Well, I could if I had 250 coin, but I don't. Is it something we can get? Children of my dynasty. Actually, no, it's not. It's 2 years worth of work. My daughter has given birth to 2 sons, twins. Since the little ones are part of the Dara dynasty, they shall be blessed with good names. Yes, I'm good. Family members can get married. They could, but we don't need them till just now. Are we at war? What's going on here? Siege of Katsina? From whom? Is this an internal struggle? It's an internal struggle. He can no longer do it. A shame. Ah, because it's done. That's fine. 11 months left there. Your old court is now at level 4, Grandeur. Eight months. It should be a rather rapid blessing there. The fact that we're unreformed isn't helping us any, is it? You know what? There are other things I need to be doing as well. Such as... let's see. Titles can be revoked, vassals can be retracted, characters can be imprisoned, tribal rulers with non-tribal legions may settle coming feudal or clan. That's the law. 938. Alright, that's something there. People are a little less happy with us, but it's survivable. 4 months. And there it is. Converted just fine. Well, not converted, calmed, I should say. Conversation over cakes. My entourage and I are strolling back from a short foray into the Dara when we unexpectedly run across my sister Magagia Geneba and her retinue skulking around my capital on unannounced business. Caught by surprise, a few moments of uncomfortable silence passed before Geneba's eyes settled on something behind me. Oh, my sister perhaps would join me in forgetting this over some import teas and hashish-infused cakes. Well, yes, a cake or two could be good. Who doesn't enjoy a little hashish now and then? Task finished. How did we get Sokoto? That wasn't ours. I guess we inherited it. When did that delicious news occur? Very well. 5 years left there. And the kingdom of Hausaland is coming more and more under our control. To the charming Grand Magagia Shawata of Hausaland, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, and I must say that I come to see you in your new light. Well done, Aristo. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Wait, is that the entire... No. there is this area that we do not yet have. I could usurp that with 250. I could usurp that with 250. What do you hold? Is that all? And 53 troops? Is that all? What if we declared war? To conquer that. I think we shall. I think indeed we shall. Come join us. Come join us. Raise all armies. Of course I shall join you. Of course I shall join you. My daughter Daram has given birth to a daughter, so the female line continues. May you grow strong and wise, Shawata. Named after myself, very nice of you. A learning perk. Iron Constitution. My daughter Nair has given birth to a daughter. Didibi, we have fond memories of that name. Sometimes not so fond as well. And once again we're biting our cheek. Ouch. $4 to take it. Less than 2 months. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting to kill my husband. We must stop this vile villain. Thank you. Disband all. Still a year and a half before we can take Tbilisi. It's bestie. But Hausaland is almost entirely ours at this point. You know, for someone I did not think would do well, you progressed remarkably. 4 years left on Sokoto. Let's see what announcements we have. You really don't have anything. And you're in favour of us, so that's fine. Usurp Katsina? I don't think I can right now. Create the Duchy of Kano. Again, not a thing. Can demand payments. Very useful. She doesn't have it anywhere near it. One. No. There's no point in that at that point. Few champions. Don't really think I can do anything with that either. Not right now. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands. Unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of so-called peddlers purport to have brought Franconian objects, said to have come from faraway courts of a great ruler, King Ludwig V of East Francia, no less. Kinkin, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique sword could be yours. For a special price, of course, Great Grand Magia. A likely yarn indeed. I looked to Darama for guidance. It's certainly no fake, my liege. This work is indeed East Franconian. Well then. Fetch my coin purse. King Ludwig's sword. Prowess +4, enemy casualties +7%. Wrought iron sword of fine craftsmanship. Pretty much decent weapon, I would say. Someone else. I'm not worried about all these affairs around court. He's just someone to spend a little time with, for goodness sake. But look how Hausaland has expanded under her towards the end of her rule. She did finally make a name for herself. At 60 years old. I fear that will be all she can achieve. Staring at stars from my evening watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I have heard before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse the course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My Magadja does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. You're right, I should focus on earthly matters. And I am known for my faith. What is this? Dangerous faction. Peasant rabble. Well, they're basically both peasant rabbles. It's not something that I need worry about right now then. Faction disbanded. And they're all of our own. They're all Hausa. It seems. Let's just check. Yes. Hausa and Bori, in fact, there. Hausa and Bori. Marshal and respect, good. To the rattling Grand Magia Shawata, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor. It's been shameful. And it's so. I expect better from you, my friend. Terrible misunderstanding. We could subjugate her. But I don't really think I want to have land split so far apart. We could seize her de jure county for a mere 50. Years in the chieftain of Sokoto. Tibesti would be the final step in completing Hausaland, I believe. No, it would not. No, there are others. Alright. Then rather than continue for now, we will end. We will rejoin our dear Shawata next time, see if she can get further towards the completion of Hausaland before her time passes. For now, I've been King Yorkie II of the House of Yorkie. You have been a fine audience, a fine court, and this has been Crusader King 3 with Hausaland. Very well.